Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and welcome back to Mass Effect Andromeda, here in what is technically the third colony that humanity's ever tried to settle here on Eos, Prodromos, this one is called, which I've just set up because I've got rid of the radiation in the atmosphere. Very, very good indeed. Not going to be easy, but at least we've given them a chance. In fact, this place is going to take a little bit of time to get set up. So, first things first, I'd like to have an explore around here. I suspect there may be some extra characters we want to meet, some stuff like that. Or possibly, this is all window dressing. So I'm just going to double check whether there's actually anything good here before we actually move on and go back to the Nexus for a bit. Well, bare minimum, we do have some named characters to speak with. Hello there, Yale.
Sorry it came to this, Pathfinder.
Sorry it came to what? I've literally just set you up a new home that's like, and I've got rid of the radiation and everything's... What do you mean, sorry it came to this? You know what? I feel like me and you are not actually in the same place mentally right now. Like, I am really happy. I've done a really bloody good job and put myself at great personal risk to do it. The least you could do would be cheer up a bit. Ah, yes, of course, and as an explorer, I've got a new ability, of course. I still do the biotic jumps, which I thought, like, wasn't an explorer thing. I thought that was, like, for vanguards and adepts, whatever. But now I've got the biotic phase thing, where I can actually, yeah, boost through items, which is actually kind of cool. There's probably some really good tactical stuff I can do with that.
Pathfinder, mind giving me your opinion on this? I'm planning classes for our first school, when we have one. Some say we shouldn't teach Milky Way history. All irrelevant now, apparently.
No. Absolutely very important. Those who forget history are condemned to repeat it. Totally still matters.
We were all shaped by that history. Our children deserve to know how and why.
Agreed. Maybe you'll change a few minds. Thanks for stopping.
Okay, it's just a few, like, minor decisions to rule on here, but nothing major. I'm not sure whether that's really going to have any difference in anything, to be honest, but it's still... Ooh, and there's a memory there. Hang on, we'll go and grab that in a sec.
Your expert is still out there. He'd have more current information than I.
According to this guy, there's a designated expert on the Ket somewhere out there. Fine, maybe we'll go and visit him before we head off. I don't know who that even is. Well, unless it's Drac. Might well be Drac, I don't know. I'd like to think it would be Drac. He's just kind of designated himself as head of murdering Ket. Good job title for him. Hello there, memory fragments. Lovely. Still miles off actually unlocking a new email or message. Now, August Bradley, you're the new mayor. If anyone's going to have a decent quest, it's you.
Mayor Bradley.
Pathfinder, good to see you. We're busy as anything, thanks to you. Bit dusty, but we can adapt. It's worth it when it's your own.
And I would like to be kept updated, please, Bradley.
Make sure to keep a clear log of what you're doing.
Well, let's save some bandwidth. Busted ass defeat initiative. Copy, paste, repeat. You go do what you need to on the Nexus. Follow that dot. There will be more to do on Eos later. Some key positions: Connor Supply, Ramirez Medical, Abrams Science, Falks Engineering. With them and my major domo, we won't end up like Site 1 and 2.
Alright, fair enough, but don't dismiss their efforts. They tried, damn it.
I combed the first 2 outpost attempts. Those people died trying.
And they deserved better from the Nexus. That's where I point the finger. We'll remember. You changed this planet, but that doesn't make it easy. We'll use the efforts of those who went before. Good people, every last one. I'd have been honored to fail with any of them.
Well, that's good. Just, keep looking forward. Everything will be fine.
Looking back isn't a good use of time. We have to keep building.
Keep is generous. We have to start. Real building, not just survival. Oh, and Pathfinder, this is for you. It's our flag. Hang it where the Nexus can see. It's touched the soil of our first outpost in Andromeda. Make it real.
Alright, got myself a flag that I can put up somewhere. That's cool. And we've also got a shop here. Right, that's nice. And weirdly, a terminal that's marked as a quest. What's this then? Form a request for Darkit Tiavian. Making the request again, Bradley. No, it's not your fault. I know she's supposed to be second wave, but I want a trail so that when all this comes down in a few years, we can get properly outraged about how long it took to reunite families, especially ones hurt during the Site 1/2 mess. You know broken promises is a thing, right? Requesting the deployment of Darkit Tiavian, W48, just a designation, Exo Studies Specialist. Reason she's an asset that will help viability. Also, she's my daughter. Fine. So this person wants their daughter out of deep freeze so she can help out, and also she'll be useful for science studying. Got it. So that presumably added a quest to my log. Now, I've also got a proper, merchant here. Fine, let's sell all the stuff I found in the vault and see if I can buy anything good. Sell all salvage, that gets me not very much money. Alright, it'll have to do. Also, I finally figured out how to compare on the vendor screen. Yeah, you toggle the right stick, kind of annoying. Right, so comparing the Carnifex 2 that you're selling to the Carnifex 1, which is almost certainly worth buying just because, max ammo's up a little bit. Weight's actually down a bit. That's worth having, and the power's up a little bit too. Yeah, accuracy's down, but I think we're fine with that, to be honest. I think we'll probably just buy that, yeah. But I can't compare the helmet to the helmet I'm wearing, for whatever reason. That shows up for guns, but not for armor, which is really weird, but whatever. Also, disruptor ammo, that's new. Bonus damage to shields. No, I've got overload now, I don't need that. Right, yeah, just take the Carnifex 2. That's lovely. And she's not really selling anything else at all. Fine, so a bit of a power increase with the gun there. That was worth coming to check out. Now, over here, meanwhile, we've got next to some more flipping minerals to dig up. We have got ourselves, this looks like the research area, right? No, not here. This is just something you've built over the water just because it looks pretty. Well, that's fine. I know I've got a new mission of some description to pick up over there, probably inside this building. Probably a request for someone to come out of deep freeze again. This is the only way I can get word out before someone gets killed. My work crew, they keep talking about that remnant tag. They think the initiative's lying about how dangerous it is, that a couple of electrodes in the right places could get the remnant to work for them instead. They tried before, and I helped out in medbay when those remnant observers carved up Barty. But Jennings says we could live like kings if we had an army of remnant bots working and fighting for us. He's taking the whole crew to help him this time. I have to go with them. Maybe I can talk Jennings out of it, but if I can't, someone should know why we didn't come back. Right, definitely should take care of that.
Someone left a warning. Looks like a work crew thinks they can take control of the remnant.
That's a recipe for trouble.
Work crew rosters are posted publicly.
The datapad mentioned medbay. A little work, we could find where to catch up with them.
Okay, that sounds like something worth doing before we head off-world. That's cool. We've also got a proper research lab here. Let's see if we've got anything new we can research. Here we go, research center. It really would be helpful if, like, there was a little tag on these that told you when they were new. Because I don't think any of this is... It feels like there's more stuff here than there once was. I'm just not sure how it compares to... What's the Avenger? Hang on, what's the one I've got already? I've got the Mattock 2 already. Yes, I've got the Mattock 2. I think we're fine. Probably nothing good there. Now, this water, this weird red water, can we swim in it? No. As it turns out, unfortunately, right, it is water-soluble. Now, let's sort out that shock treatment business. We should have, somewhere around here, we might be able to figure out in these buildings what was going on with, this work crew. We've got a couple of markers around here to investigate. Here we go. Datapad with the work crew rosters on it. So now I know who's going to be where. Lovely. Including our monitoring devices. Good.
Work rosters. That datapad mentioned the name Jennings. Here. Axel Jennings, assigned to set up weather monitoring devices all over the desert. Too many locations to check them all.
Can I actually bypass doors, by the way? I can! I can bypass doors without bothering to open them. Okay, that's a real good time saver right there.
This definitely treated wounds caused by a remnant. That datapad said the work crew tried to control them.
Sand particles were removed from the wound. Analyzing. Comparing with locations from the work roster, it's likely the injury occurred near a monolith.
Let's go.
Alright, that's good enough for us to get going. Let's see if we can find these guys before they get themselves killed. And conveniently, it looks like it's likely to be the monolith that's very, very close by to here. Spot on. And while I'm passing by a forward station, loadout, let's swap over the Carnifex for the Carnifex 2. So, Carnifex 2 is, just a little bit better. That'll do. And I can also change over my Omniblade to a... Ooh, apparently I've got a different one. Hang on. So I've got an uncommon melee weapon, Biotic Amplified 2. Specialized Bioamp, originally manufactured by Milky Way's Aldrin Labs, allows users to essentially wrap a Mass Effect field around their fist and strike an opponent with enormous, often staggering force. 311 melee damage. Apparently that's better than my existing thing. Or I've got the Remnant Cryo Gauntlet 2, which is ultra rare, but whatever. The user's only tool forges a gauntlet around the Remnant technology core, then snap freezes an enemy. No, let's go for the biotic one. That strikes me as more fun. Let's try that. I'm a biotic. Let's use that. So now I've got that. When I punch someone, hang on, get out the thing. Ooh, yes, that feels biotic-y. I approve of that. Right, everyone in the car. And looks like it is indeed right here. May as well just call down a mining thing, sure.
No sign of that work crew, but someone left their gear behind.
Ah, okay, they've moved on to the next site. Let's see if we can scan anything here. Give it a scan.
Wait, I've got an open comm channel.
Easy money. Once the electrical charge builds up, we'll have ourselves some nice obedient remnant.
You better be sure this time. Lexi, found another colonist.
Also, I just found another corpse again. Ah, was it this data pad? I think I found this a couple of parts ago. I never scanned the data pad.
We're so close. I just know it. Once we get that linguist, we'll crack it. There's so much tech here. It has to help. Then I can see Carrie again. It's been a slow start, but we got this. Oh no. No!
Only one flipping... Oh dear, not much time left. Shock treatment way over there, apparently. Alright, fine. So, I've got the car. If we just drive that around... Oh, blimey. We're going to need to go around and about to... Alright, fine. Hopefully, at least. Right, back to the car. Back to the flipping car. Right, let's just drive over the top here if we can. No, the Nomad isn't exactly well set up for this, but it can handle it, right? Yep, it can handle this. Lovely. Now, down to the flat basin at the bottom here. Nice golden waste. Don't worry about you bastards. We'll just run you over. Right, 1 minute to get over to where the work crew is. We're now heading in the right direction. Lovely. Now, don't want to slow the Nomad. I want to speed it the bloody hell up. Getting close, but I see something that looks like vaguely remnant tech up ahead. That could be where they are. Come on, guys. Here we go. Help you, you say? I will gladly help you. Everyone out, guns out. Lovely. Now, where are the remnant? There we go. There's some remnant. Lovely. Right. Guys, don't worry. I've got biotics. Everything's fine. Oi! No. Oh. Boom. And that gets rid of your thing. Now I can throw you. Oh, yeah. My new thing is... Oh, no. Get back into cover. Get back into cover. Bloody hell. These things are dangerous. Can someone else take care of that for a second, please? Thank you, Vetra. Right, and great big overload. And now just a throw. Nice. That should take care of you. Taken care of almost. Dead. I think everyone's dead. Oh, not quite, mind. Dead. And one. Ooh, a nullifier. Okay, I think we've run into you, and now we'll avoid you. I'm told these guys actually shoot through. So hang on a second. Let's go over to No, go over to Pistol, because Pistol is actually superior against this sort of thing. And then pause, and oh, it actually does have a scope on it. I didn't realise that. Okay, right. Just skirt around the outside. Fine, so they can't track you through things, even if they can shoot through them. So get around the back of you. One dead nullifier. Nice. Yeah, I didn't realise when you actually put a scope on it, it did actually have a scope. I completely missed that. Right. Job done? I think job's done, though I did just see some red. No. Job is done. Though, before we do that, give that a scanner and examine. And get myself a reconstituted component. Sure, why not? Now, you bloody idiot, and also, you're new. We'll scan you because you're new. That is a nullifier. Anchors into the ground, launches energy projectiles that pass through solid objects. While anchored, the nullifier is difficult to damage, but we can just get around the back of it. Lovely. Do we need to scan the dead people in order to, like, tell the next of kin? No, these people we can't be bothered because it's their own blood fault. Yeah, there's definitely something out here. Oh, it's just a bug. Guys, get the bug, please. That'll do.
Great timing. Thanks for the assist.
Your experiment with the remnant didn't work out?
Huh. Okay, who squealed? Gasparic? Yeah, I bet. These remnant could plow our fields, protect us from the Ket. You control them, why shouldn't we?
I don't control them. I don't control them in the slightest. I just went down and turned on one of their machines. I don't control it at all.
I have a super intelligent AI, and enough experience with the remnant to be careful.
Jennings, this isn't working. We tried.
Fine. But you can't protect us all the time, Pathfinder. Out here, we need every edge we can get.
Right, job done. That's also just increased viability a bit as well, because now these guys aren't doing something really bloody stupid. And because the nice science man on the Nexus told me to, I'm actually very close by right now to a hitting rocks for science, so let's go and do one of those, because it's literally just over here. In fact, there's what looks like a bunker here. This is interesting. Hang on. This is very unusual. Okay, I'm in extremely hazardous... Oh, I'm in a really hazardous area right now. I shouldn't be here. Yeah, guys, we're not in a safe area right now. We need to be not here. Guys, we need to be not here. Not here. Guys. We've made bad decisions. Back to safety. Right, you know what? We'll come back and take care of that later when the radiation's properly faded. Because, yeah, bad things. Now, one more thing I would like to check. Ah, we've got a cut through here.
Loot from our outposts. And an Ark escape pod. Where'd they get that?
Doesn't matter.
Okay, I've just accidentally stumbled across some cat, I think. No, go away. Boo. There we go. Right, let's finish off these guys nice and quick. And when I say finish off these guys nice and quick, I do mean finish these guys off. Screw you. Go away. Yeah, I just found a nice tunnel. Turns out there's just some flipping cat inside it. And we've got some Chosen here who are a little bit on the tougher side, but we can clear these guys out nice and quickly. No. Over here to me you come. Lovely. Oh, big explosion. Well done, Vetra. Maybe shoot the person who's shooting you, mind. There we go. I think that was another concussive blast from you. Good job. You do indeed hit pretty bloody hard. Right, let's loot this little cat base. And we've got ourselves an assault rifle calibrated receiver. Nice. That will... Ooh, 44% assault rifle penetration damage and distance with only a very, very tiny amount of headshot reduction. Sure. I'll plug that into my Matok 2 in a minute. Now, why are you guys here? What's going on? And also, what's cadmium? Component of zinc ores, derived compound, extensive in electrical application. Sure, we'll collect some while we're passing by a good bit of it here. Yeah, what flipping shuttle is this?
Looks like they found it drifting and brought it here.
I'm not able to extrapolate point of origin, Pathfinder.
The Ark might have survived.
Let's hope so.
Okay, we might have just found something from an Ark here. That's interesting, an Ark that isn't ours. Okay. Now that could potentially be very, very useful indeed. Now, a Chosen. Chosen. Come over here, please. Come over here. That's right. Come to me. And now go into the ceiling. Boom! Oh! I like that. Right, everyone, back into the Doom buggy. So this is, yeah, a nice cave that I think kind of cuts. I'm literally cutting, like, through this mountain pass, which I kind of want to do because I'd like to head over to, well, there's a memory trigger right here. Then I'd like to go and explore whatever that is there, because I suspect that's my self kind of declared cat expert that was mentioned to me in town. Because that is, yeah, a quest marker without anything written on it right now. So I'm assuming that's what's going on there. So out we come. And now we're on a different side. And this is, ooh, this is a highly radioactive area. I don't think this is going to fly. No, we might need to, again, come back to this later when the radiation's cleared. Well, let's see if we can just kind of go down rather than up here. Radiation level 3. Yeah, this is going down pretty bloody fast, isn't it? Yeah, extremely hazardous area. This isn't going to fly. Unless I can just kind of get straight over into this cave over here. And maybe that's back into level 1. If I'm very lucky, is this back into level 1? No, it's not. We're just going to have to wait for the radiation to clear. Still, I think that's all we need to do here, therefore. We need to now go and just wait for the radiation to clear and go and do something else. So, back to the Nexus we go. Well, we've actually got 2 new squad members to investigate as well. Right, return to the Tempest.
Before the meeting gets started, I have bunk assignments for PB and Drac.
Already put my rucksack in the kitchen. I'll hang out there if that's okay.
And I'm in one of the escape pods. More my speed.
That's fantastic. Welcome aboard. Any thoughts, Ryder?
They can just sleep wherever they want.
I don't care where anyone sleeps, as long as we realize what a kick-ass team we have. Let's talk about our success on Eos. Besides establishing our first viable outpost, we did some amazing things. We discovered the Remnant and breached their vault.
And didn't get killed.
Overcame radiation poisoning a number of times.
And didn't die.
Confronted by Ket at every turn.
Once again, did not get killed.
You guys really need to raise the bar on what you call success.
Yeah, should we use the Krogan definition of success that got your homeworld nuked by your own people?
Fair enough.
Let's focus. Back to the task at hand. Looking forward.
Exactly. Here's my only question. When do we hit that next vault? It looked active. We have to get on that.
Hang on. We need to not go off half-cocked.
There are initiative priorities. The team calls the shots.
Actually, the Pathfinder calls the shots, just to be clear.
So what do you need from us, Ryder?
I don't know, what does Drac want to do? Because I'm pretty much on board with whatever Drac wants to do. Work hard or just get along? Or do both of those things. Those aren't either or, damn it.
Helios threw us for a loop, meaning we're kinda new at this. All of us. So let's figure out what the rules are now and try to stick to them.
Sounds good.
That wasn't really direction. The Pathfinder's supposed to provide direction.
If there's one thing I know I can do, it's make up rules.
No one said make up rules. Can we please keep anarchy to a minimum?
Okay, let's head back to the Nexus. PB, Drac, see Lexi for a physical? Good meeting, everyone.
You know, actually, I'm quite warming to Ryder. I like how she's kind of useless in many ways. And also, I've got augmentations now, apparently. Add to blueprints, I'm incorporating... Oh! I've already done that game. I'm one step ahead of you. I already put, like, the jumpy power boost on my rifle. Yeah, Ryder's not a natural leader. Like, people just walk away from her. She's not naturally very authoritative. She's not, like, massively charismatic. She's a slightly awkward nerd who's just been thrown into basically being this game's Commander Shepard. And she's not even sure she's particularly good at it. I like that. I genuinely do. I think it's like a really nice change, and the character's really grown on me a bit. Her face is a bit odd, but that kind of suits the character, to be honest. Now, oh, I think, by the way, we should have a straight team who's made it back home by now, too. Yep, debrief this team. Did you actually succeed, or no? You failed the mission, but you still got a bunch of XP. Probably shouldn't have sent you off on a silver mission, to be honest. Let's send you off on a bronze one instead to keep you being trained up. Actually, have you changed at all? You're still bloodthirsty, you're still level 2. Got it. Let's send you off on a bit of an easier mission. Just need an enemies everywhere mission to send them off to. Actually, there isn't one here, so screw it. We'll just send them on a bronze mission. Hopefully they can handle it anyway. Yep, you go. Off you pop. Good luck. 74% chance of success. Fine, that'll be good.
So we have a stowaway.
You mean PB?
She's decided to set up in one of the escape pods. You don't need a psychologist to tell you that one's got commitment issues.
Oh, she'll be 100% fine. How's crew morale doing, by the way?
How do you think the crew is holding up?
I'm happy to share what I can without violating patient confidentiality. Anyone in particular? I sort them in their files, and my brain by species.
Is Drac good?
That old bastard's always good. I've never met anyone who can be so stubborn and so appreciative. Could you look out for him, Ryder?
Oh, go on then. Lexi, do you have a thing for Drax? That's adorable, but I'd like to have a thing for Drac too. Why does this game never let you romance the flipping Krogans?
Don't worry, Lexi. I'll keep an eye on him.
Thank you. And maybe don't mention I asked?
Oh, fair enough. And is PB actually okay? I know you think she's a bit weird, but is she actually, like, healthy?
Is PB alright?
She's avoiding me. Probably thinks I'll poke her with a needle if she gets too close.
To be fair, you're always giving me shots.
Not in the hallway.
Alright, fine. Everything seems okay for now. I'm sure you'll flag if there's anything urgent. So PB's over in the escape pod. Here we go.
You're setting up in here, huh?
Yeah, I'm going through what we got out of that vault. If I can crack this data storage box, it'll help with a personal project back on the Nexus. This is a nice, out-of-the-way place where I can tinker, and I can sleep anywhere. It's not exactly homey, but I like that about it. Not really looking for a home. Oh, but I will help you find everyone a home. While I'm with you, at least.
See, the interesting thing about PB is, like, her face looks really nice. They've done really good work animating the Asari. It's just the humans that look weird. So, yeah. Hang on just a minute. So you're not planning on sticking around, then?
Should I consider you a temporary addition?
Everything's temporary, Ryder. I get it. You want to know who's on your ship, so you're here to figure out what makes me tick, right?
Something like that? Sure.
Well, I was born in a log cabin on rural Haitiana to simple but loving parents, just trying to... I look forward, not back, Ryder. Why snooze through my life story? Get to know me out in the field while we're uncovering the mysteries of this galaxy. That's why I'm here. Got tired of yawning back home.
She says this now, but I bet give it 10 minutes and she'll suddenly remember she's got a sister who's in trouble on this planet. We need to go and help her or something. Boredom's driven you here. You should try sleeping more. Ooh, yes, the romance option. You crave excitement, huh?
Tackling complete strangers in the Milky Way wasn't doing it for you?
I think tackling you anywhere would be fun. Did I say that out loud? Life won't be boring with you around. I may never yawn again.
Okay, I like PB. I like PB a lot.
You left everything and everyone you knew because you were bored?
No, I came with someone I knew. Then she got bored with me. Ryder, the Milky Way was so... been there, done that. Even if I hadn't done it, someone had. If there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I live for the unknown. For the never been done.
Fair enough, I like you.
Well, congratulate yourself. No one has ever so successfully dodged my attempts to get to know them.
Yes, I'm #1! Buy me a drink sometime. Who knows what will spill out of my mouth. Then again, I need remnant scrap. Remtech, I call it. For projects like the one I mentioned, which you're gonna love, by the by. Promise to bring me what you scrounge, and I'll submit to all your questions.
Remtech, huh? You got it.
Okay, nice. And I'm guessing that's probably going to unlock the research remnant projects that are over in the research terminal. Very cool indeed. So tell me about the current project you just mentioned there.
You really won't tell me what you're working on?
That's right. Next question.
Alright, tell me about anyone special in life, just so I know whether I've got competition here.
You mentioned you came to Andromeda with someone.
Nothing gets by you. Guess that's why you're the Pathfinder. Just a friend. Now she's not even that. It's better to venture into the unknown without restraints or entanglements, don't you think?
I suppose I understand.
A certain independence might be helpful, yeah?
Exactly. I don't want anything holding me back.
Alright, fine, I'll leave you to it then. And indeed, as I suspected, yes, the remnant technology has suddenly become available. So now we've got all sorts of remnanty stuff. But unfortunately, that compare thing's gone missing now, so I can't actually, compare that to the thing I'm holding. I can't compare it to the Matok 2, which is kind of annoying. But this Sweeper Assault Rifle is actually quite a bit better already than the Matok 2, which is 63 damage, 450 rate of fire, and also has more clips. Oh, yeah, this is O. But max ammo 1? Are you sure? Are you sure why is max ammo reading 1? Oh, because, wait, I've heard about this. These things, they don't, do normal ammo, do they? They've got, are these the cooldown ones? Because all the different guns, from different technology, have different systems. So I'm guessing that just means it's effectively infinite or something? I don't know. Right, can we... No. I don't have the magnesium or the lithium to actually build this thing. Fine. You know, it really bugs me that, none of the actual weapons in research ever seem to be pistols. It's all sniper rifles and shotguns and SMGs. And, it seems to be, every single type. The same is also true in, the Helio stuff, the Ket stuff, shotgun, sniper rifle, SMG, assault, and then just the melee stuff. Why can I not research my own pistols? I'm a pistol user. I'm a biotic. That's sort of what I do. It's kind of annoying that I can't actually have my own really awesome pistols. Still, when we've got some more resources coming in, yeah, that remnant stuff might be very, very worth looking at, because that stuff seems pretty damn cool. Now, next, straight down the ladder, because Drax said he just wants to live in the kitchen. Fair enough, if he just wants to live in the kitchen, he can live in the kitchen. That's right here.
Don't give the Pathfinder too much trouble. Oh, Rushan.
Who were you talking to?
Kesh, Nexus superintendent, thinks she can boss me around just because she's my granddaughter.
Oh, that's adorable. You're her grandfather. I'm going to bring you back so you can actually have a reunion with her just momentarily. We like trouble here. No trouble is ideal. You know what? Trouble's good.
Well, welcome to the Tempest. Trouble's what we do.
I like the way you think, kid.
Ugh. Someone somewhere shivered when I said that.
Probably Tan. Damn politicians.
Is that all you brought?
You travel lean when supplies are tight and you're on your own.
Your people had to know what it'd be like when you left the Nexus.
We did, but there weren't a lot of options. After the mutiny happened, it was either buckle under Tan's rules or start our own colony. Easy choice. Bad consequences all around.
Yeah, what about Kesh? Do you happen to know why she decided to stay? 'Cause she was a bit vague about that.
Not all Krogan left. Your granddaughter stayed.
Good thing she did. Without my Rushan, you wouldn't have had much of a station to tie your ship to. As for me, I'm way more useful out here. Lots to shoot at, for one.
You know what? I can actually understand why they left, and I don't feel like I want to be on Tan's side in this.
Your people come first.
Keeping Kesh and our colony safe will always be my top priority. That's why I'm happy to tag along, help make this galaxy a little more hospitable.
Can't argue with that.
Alright, there's our introduction. Let's see if we can learn anything more interesting about you.
Ryder, you meet Spender yet? Colonial Affairs, the ass in Assistant Director. Got no idea why Addison keeps him around. Spender lied to the Krogan during the uprising, and he's had it out for Kesh ever since. He's up to something. I just can't prove it. We should pay him a visit on the Nexus.
Oh, absolutely, sure.
Tell me more about the Krogan colony.
My clan's there. We also got some scouts looking for any unclaimed territory to grab up. Got a decent setup going. Self-sustainable, the works. Even some farming.
Farming? Krogan farm?
Food's food. Just because we can eat anything doesn't mean we gotta settle for scraps. I'm pretty fond of Corcrow roots myself. Takes a while to chew through those.
Alright, so a successful Krogan colony. These guys basically just got kicked out of the Nexus because, you know, they weren't doing enough to settle the colony. They went off and they settled their own colony. Though I suppose if you're nothing but Krogan, it's easier because Krogan is so damn hardy, they'd be able to settle where everyone else couldn't, so they presumably have more options. That kind of makes sense.
How did you and Vetra meet?
Huh, that's right. Your father brought you into the project pretty late, didn't he? Must have been a pretty steep learning curve since they thawed you out.
You could say that.
You make do with what you get. Anyway, I met Vetra back when we were building the Nexus. She swiped supplies I was trying to get for Kesh right under my nose. I tried to intimidate her into turning them over to me, and let me tell you, that Turian takes shit from no one.
Alright, so Drac and Vetra know each other, and he kind of respects her for being a hard ass. Okay, I'm liking this. Let's just leave aside, like, Cora and Liam. I'm liking this whole PB Drac Vetra thing way better.
I have no problems believing that.
Yeah, she told me off good. But here's the best part. She waited until I saw her again in Kesh's office, no less, to tell me she'd been working for Kesh all along. They're both still laughing at me over that.
You know what, Drac? I like you. So, new mission from him as well. We need to speak to Spender in the Nexus. Lovely. So, back to the galaxy map. Let's see what else we've got going on here then. So, back out of Eos. We've already searched this system and... Anomaly? Really? We'd already scanned this area. Where's the new anomaly come from? Okay, there's a new thing that wasn't there before. Maybe it was already there. Maybe I just missed it because I went straight to Eos because they told me it was a priority when I got into the system. Still, take our ship through space, go find a nice meteorite, hopefully find some useful stuff I can use to craft some lovely remnant equipment at some point. There we are, one meteorite. Looks pretty much like all the others to me, but whatever. And we've got some iron. Iron's the one thing I already have loads of, bloody hell. And I'm just going to quickly scan the rest of this system now, but I'll probably off-screen that unless I find anything particularly interesting, because, yeah, it is a little bit on the surface. I mean, I'm really divided on it. I like the fact it makes the galaxy feel big, and I like the fact that, like, you're just looking for one thing on each planet, not, like, loads of different things. So once you get there, it's all pretty quick. So, like, I know immediately there's nothing here, so I can go straight on. But it also means, like, you spend a lot of time going to stuff where you might find literally nothing of any interest. Alright, found one anomaly, just another satellite. Scientific monitoring satellite launched by an early explorer to Eos. Mission was abandoned when the original settlement of Eos failed. It has gathered valuable data from this planet. Nice, so that'll be worth 50 Milky Way research data, lovely. And we've got a giant pile of some form of metal. It is beryllium, my favourite element. That's not true, actually. My favourite element is aluminium. It's the only element that when I say it, Americans get really, really upset. Still, let's take the Tempest straight back through the warpy wibbly thing, whatever the great big giant metal golf ball at the end of my ship does, and head back to the Nexus instead. Marvellous. So, huge amount of stuff to do here. Oh yeah, we've got a load of submissions to do.
Pathfinder, is it true? We're settling Eos.
We thought that before.
But Eos is different now, right? Pathfinder.
All right, settle down. Give him space. Lieutenant Syax, Kendros' aide.
They all wanted to see you. Real hope again. It's been a while.
Just doing my job, ma'am.
They've got a Pathfinder again. This is what we do.
And you've done it splendidly.
Professor Herrick, right?
What you achieved with that remnant vault is unprecedented, Pathfinder. Impossible. But with new scientific talent waking up, we'll unravel those mysteries. The whole Nexus will benefit.
And that outpost has a good leader too. Everyone seemed to be very impressed with August What's-His-Face.
August Bradley will oversee that. He's the new mayor.
Bradley. I know him. Seems like a good man.
Well, what are you waiting for? There's a new world out there.
Thank you, Ryder.
There we go. Everyone seems very, very happy about this. Lovely. Ah, we found Spender, the arsehole who Drag wanted me to speak to. Right, let's figure out what's going on here.
Your incompetence isn't my problem. Just do your job.
What do you want?
Calm down, let's just talk.
Whatever's going on, it's not fair to take it out on me.
Apologies, you're right. This is not your fault.
And I've indeed heard some things about him.
I haven't heard much good about that guy.
Whatever you've heard, it's not half as bad as the reality. Just last week, he tried to redirect some of the supplies we need to keep the stasis pods going.
Why?
I have no idea. But if Kesh hadn't stepped in and threatened to airlock him, it would have been a disaster. He's always like that. Making bad decisions, driving the Krogan away, treating people like scum when no one's watching.
Right, we've got to get rid of this guy.
You'd think your boss would have the power to do something.
She hates Spender, but there's only one of her, and she can't always be around to deal with him. Things have gotten so bad that Kesh had to literally kick him out of engineering.
How literal are we talking here?
Boot to ass. Oh, it was glorious. We need him gone, but as incompetent as Spender is at his job, he's insanely good at keeping it. Kesh can tell you more.
Alright, so we need to speak to Kesh if we want to learn more about Spender. Fine, let's figure out what's going on here. Although actually feels like, I missed this. Over here in the docking area, there are multiple stores. In fact, the docking area is way bigger than I thought. Yes, this guy is selling a whole bunch of useful stuff that I can't compare to the armor that I'm actually wearing, so that's really, really unhelpful. Yeah, I know how to compare guns now, you still can't compare armor, that's annoying. Right, well, let's not focus on that. I feel like I'm okay defensively. Let's look at the arms merchant instead. Do you have anything new? So an assault rifle that's honestly more like, it's a really slow firing. No, I'd like it to be a little bit faster than that. Common shotgun, Omni Blade 2. No, I'm happy with what I've got. And a common sniper rifle. No, I can do without that. And over here, something called Vortex. Okay, is this the bar by any chance? Hang on, Vortex. Oh, yeah. We found the bar. Nice. Let's scan the bar. Oh, was that Liam I just heard there? Have you put the flag up? Where did you put the flag up? Is that the... okay. So as we found new colonies, the flags get put up in the bar. And apparently you've got a quest for me or something. Hello there, Anan.
Hey, I was wondering if you could help me out. It's for the good of the bar.
If it's for the good of alcohol, anything.
Lay it on me.
So, folks try and help and all, but we have a limited pool of ingredients. Keep an eye out for anything interesting we could use for new drinks, and we'll let you test them for free.
This does not sound like a good deal. And around the other side we've got, a vehicle merchant and a general merchant. What's the general stuff then? General stuff is, mods that I can plug into new guns or armor pieces while I'm building them, fine. And if I want to, I can change the colour of the Noah. Do you know what? Yeah, nice red. Let's get some nice red going on here. That's totally worth a quarter of all the money we've saved up. I think there was something else around here as well. It said the cultural centre was just round here. Now, what exactly is the cultural exchange? Into the cultural exchange we go. Now, what's one of these and what is it for? Asari VI, Krogan VI, all sorts of stuff. And Citadel. Examine the Citadel, sure. Let's learn some stuff.
This is an image of the Citadel, considered the seat of government for many civilized races in the Milky Way galaxy. Here, the Council deliberates on matters of state. It is a champion of the common citizen, eager to help those in need.
It really isn't, you know. So basically, if I want to learn anything about like a particular type of building or a particular species, I can just speak to the holograms and learn a bit more here. Cool. But it also lets me get upstairs where I can find a tech lab. I found a tech lab upstairs. Okay. And this is where I can do research here, actually, if I want to do it while I'm on the Nexus. Got it. And one of the scientists wants me to run some equations with Sam. Fine, we can do that next time we're passing by. And you've totally got a new quest for me as well, don't you, Shapiro, sorry.
There are obvious short circuits cropping up all over the place. A Pathfinder's eye might reveal something.
There's a power short here. We could scan the area.
Alright, sure. And I'm guessing we need to find... No, I thought we'd be following a wire. But seemingly not. Here we go. Found something to scan over here.
Another power short.
So, just keep scanning items. We'll figure out what's going on soon. Right, I think that's everything I can do here, including all the power shortages that were just mentioned. So, now we need to move onwards into... yeah, operations or that. Or let's go with operations. I feel like there's a lot of stuff to do in operations right now. Yep, here we are. Another broken thing in operations here. Scan this.
An animal did this?
Affirmative. I am able to track it.
Oh, bone protrusions. Okay, this is interesting. An animal loose on the Nexus. And apparently the last one looks like it's in Kesh's office. Yes. Through here.
How many times have I told you this story?
343.
Wait, what? You've been keeping count? Rushan, that's not funny.
Pathfinder, thanks for helping Raj and Zara find Atkins. He's not getting out of lockup for a while.
So while we're on the Nexus, this guy doesn't follow me around. He just hangs out with his granddaughter. That's really cute. Now we've got a creature. Can just be examined. Hello.
Pathfinder, I believe you found the culprit responsible for the power shortages.
And what exactly is it?
Alert Professor Herrick to come secure it.
Alright, there was just a creature hiding back here. Okay then, well we've sorted out that problem, very good. Now one more thing I definitely want to do, remember that murderer who, well, he didn't murder someone, but he meant to murder someone. So he is still guilty of attempted murder. That is still bad. Rensus, we need to chat here.
An enemy blast to the back killed the chief. Your shot missed.
What? You're kidding me. Thank the spirits. This is great.
Hold on there. The chief's Omni tool recorded you over the body. Sam, play back.
Sorry, old friend. Had to do it. I'm not dying on this rock. Shit.
Not only did you think you killed him, you meant to.
But you just said I didn't, so it doesn't matter, right? The conviction will have to be overturned. The sentence thrown out.
No, attempted murder is still definitely a crime. Like, maybe we'll do a do-over on the trial, but you've definitely still committed a serious, serious crime.
Director Tan will determine what's to be done. You did try to cover it all up.
Look, I'm sorry I lied, but if my shot missed, I'm innocent. Plain and simple.
Not of attempted murder, you're not. Right, let's get over to Tan. I want to kind of resolve that murder at least today. Hang on, over to Tan.
Hello. Director Tan is expecting you.
Last time I was here, this was a storage closet.
Pathfinder Hall just needed a Pathfinder to open.
We're still getting the commons area ready. Hydroponics is only at partial capacity.
Not good enough.
We don't have enough people. My workers need a break, Tan.
I sympathize, but not until our survival is no longer at risk. Now please excuse me while I meet with our Pathfinder. Hey, Ryder. Addison told me about the outpost. You're the hero of the hour.
Let's hold off on the celebration. We haven't found home yet.
Oh, there's no need for modesty. Success affords leverage over those who doubted you.
And you're my best friend.
A patron. One who shares your vision of a prosperous future.
Due respect, Director Tan, but you don't know me.
Oh, I think I do. Your ingenuity speaks for itself, Ryder. Deciphering the vault, alien terraforming. It's not how we imagined all this, but a good Pathfinder improvises. And a great one hangs it on the wall. Yours are the first trophies to grace Pathfinder Hall. You're a symbol now, Ryder. A reason for people to believe.
It wouldn't have been possible without my crew. They're a talented bunch.
But you're their beacon.
Careful. He'll end up adopting you, Ryder.
Ah, my staff.
Colleagues, you wouldn't be looking to cut us out, would you, Tan?
I remind you, I am the director of the initiative.
Acting director.
This isn't the time for arguing over who gets to be king. Too much is at stake. We should be cooperating.
That's what I've been saying since we arrived.
Then I look forward to winning our Pathfinder support.
I have concerns about your decision on Eos, Ryder. An outpost full of scientists won't do as much good if the Kett attack.
But it will help support the Nexus. Improved research could help feed our people.
And we could argue about it all day long, as we always do. The decision was made. Now we move on. What is your plan for moving on, Ryder?
We have a lead on the terraforming network. I need to take the Tempest deeper into the sector to investigate. If the other Golden Worlds are where they should be, this could get us closer to them.
Careful. The Kett are scouring the cluster for remnant technology. You'll end up in a fight, for sure. You might also run into exiles. They didn't leave the Nexus on good terms.
And we still need more outposts. They're important to expanding the station.
Though with Ark still missing, this could be a chance for Ryder to search for them. Yes, I think that's best. You have my permission.
Thank you, Director. I'll get on it.
May you light the torch that finds the path. Pathfinder... Ugh.
Right.
Ryder, this is Harry, back on the Ark.
Go ahead.
We may have found a way to talk to your brother, sort of. Drop by when you can. Hyperion Medbay.
Will do.
Alright, got ourselves Pathfinder Hall here, all sorts of cool stuff. The settlements we've set up on screen, that's very, very nice indeed. And apparently a way to speak to our brother too, very, very good. But first, hang on, where did Tan bloody go? Tan! Need to speak to Tan for a second. Here he is, I've given you a really big fancy office, haven't I? Yeah, let's speak to you about the murder, or attempted murder at least.
Director, I checked out that murder. Nilkin didn't do it, but there's proof that he meant to.
This is unfortunate. We're trying to give the people a sense of stability, leadership they think they can count on. And we're setting precedent for justice here in Andromeda. Now this, a convicted murderer who didn't commit the murder.
Well, justice is complicated. We can't just flipping lock him away because it's a good symbol.
These things are almost never black and white.
I know. If we suppress the evidence and uphold the conviction, we're banishing a man for a crime he technically didn't commit. If we throw the conviction out, we're freeing a man who tried to take matters into his own hands, then covered it up. Your investigation complicated this. You should take responsibility for the outcome. Do we still exile him for murder?
No, neither of these things. We don't exile him for murder, because that's wrong. We don't release him either. We retry him for attempted murder, which is still a crime. But I guess, like, we have to release him first. I guess... He's neither of these options. Where's the retrial button? You know, if those are literally my two options, technically he didn't actually commit the murder and he did mean well and he probably saved some lives, so fine, release him.
It was crazy down there. Life and death. But his shot didn't kill Reynolds. We have to let him go.
You're a bottom line type of person. I hope we don't regret it. All right, so be it. He will do community service for his role in the chaos. But he's a free man.
Community service for attempted murder? I don't think I agree with that, to be honest. And is his wife still around? No. Nope, they've just wandered off. And is he still in prison or has he already been released? Let's check. Nope, he is already out. Alright, fine. No one say thank you. I think I've already picked up the XP for that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, with that resolved, I think there's plenty more to do here on the Nexus, and then we're going to be heading back out into space, and we will pick that up next time. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, I've been John. This has been many a true net. This has been Mass Effect Andromeda. Thank you very much, and goodbye. We're going to build a large green park as a memorial to the bloody place that wouldn't stop burning down. Oh gosh darn it, the building next door is just catching fire instead. Can I just kind of demolish a church or something to make room for it? Because I will. Then next to the magnificent city hall, a giant statue of me